Alright. What's going on, everybody? Let me update the list. Get the groove going. Let's see if the camera's up and running. Oh. Beautiful. All right, let's see what we got. Let's start top down. See how close we are. Matt going contenders? Alright. Matt 3-piece and contenders and the touchdown. Thank you, Matt. Chargers and the Jets. Guaranteeing a Jets hit. Touchdown. Let's see what we got. Murphy. Go and score for Murphy. There you go, Murphy. Colts, Lions, Jets, Eagles. The break-in department is envious of your choices, Murphy. Jets, Eagles, Lions, Colts. Right. Randy. Going Bo Nix hunting for Randy. There you go, Randy. Trista going. Phillies in the moonshot. Thank you, Trista. The infamous David Hearns in the building. Let's see, go and score. Michael Brown. What's up, Murphy? We got I love it, Murphy. Hope you're having a good hump day. Michael, and the Raiders. Nice one there, Michael. And we got contenders and score as well. Ravens, Falcons. What's going on, Kyle? Did you grab the Giants in either? Or you gonna watch and see if we pull any? Ravens, Falcons, and then some Contenders Optic for Michael. What do we got? 4/8/30. Yeah. Have you been in a break before? Is that good ones? Alright, here's an example. The example would be 4 boxes of Score. Yeah, for sure. Basically, we're going to open 4 boxes of Score. It's pretty straight up. And basically, you can buy any of the 32 NFL teams. So if you purchase the Giants, any Giants cards, i.e. Scatabo or Jackson Dart, anyone in a Giants uniform, whether it's a base card or a incredibly valuable card, would go to you. Same thing for if I purchase the Cowboys. Those are going to me, not you. So kind of pick your favorite team, etc. For either of anything labeled, pick your PYT or pick your team. You're basically buying all of the randomized cards for the team that you purchase. And then you have some, like this one here, where it's random team. We'll make a list. Say you bought spot 1, we'll random the teams. Whatever team lands on spot 1, if it was Carolina Panthers, that's who you would have for hoping for a Panthers card out of these 2 boxes. It's a nice alternative to ripping a $200 box yourself, where you could potentially get in 7 boxes with just the Giants for cheaper. So here, I'll drop a couple links in the chat. Touchdown is select football this year. Price is going up, over $900 a box now. It's getting crazy. Also has last year's, probably one of my favorite football breaks for the price at the moment. Score is also red hot, a little bit cheaper. Some nice teams. For example, probably the big draw of Score, NIL autos. Last break, we hit a Arch Manning. Since he does not have not drafted yet, we randomed all the teams. I believe the Texans, which were like $12, took home a monster Arch Manning auto. Yeah. It varies. So Score, 200 cards a box per Score. So you got to figure 800 cards. More than likely, we're gonna pull some Giants cards if that's who you bought. Some boxes have way fewer cards. Like Contenders Optic is very quick and dirty. It's 6 cards, so 12 total cards in the break. You got it. All right, I think I've still got some work to do on this list. Let me finish getting caught up. It's a little tardy on the way in. We all know Murphy loves getting in the moonshot. Let's see, Michael. All right, we're good there. Herms, Broncos as well in Score. Thank you, Herms. And the Vikings. What's up, Herms? Hope it's going good for you. There's Grant. Touching down. Thank you, Grant. Bucks and Saints. You've been picking well in football, I'm not gonna lie, lately. All right, and a little bit of baseball. Mets Cardinals. Perfect. There's Stepherson. What's going on, Stepherson? In the touchdown. Alright. Dolphins going to Dan. His touchdown, Dan. Red Sox in the moonshot. Herms, you been playing any golf? Red Sox and Panthers in the score for Dan. There we go. Feel like I might be getting close to caught up here. Let's see. Nope, not yet. Ben Thompson. Jaden hunting and Contenders Optic. What's going on, Ben? Yeah. Actually, just last week I was at the beach and it was scorching. Ben, and Ben. Contenders Optic looking pretty well off. Let's see. Matthew taking Panthers in the touchdown. Very nice. Yes, Herms. I'm gonna show the list here. I'm trying to update all the orders. Grant. Going with the usual suspects, Grant. Tigers, Guardians, and Padres. Always looking for a Padre. Much more fun to be at the beach when it's hot, though. Alright, got Grant. Murphy. Giants, Brewers. Alright, those are in there. I think I might be close to caught up. Let me do a total count, and I believe there he is. James Tyson jumping in. What's up, James? Contenders for James. Alright. Let's see if the count is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in Contenders Optic. That is the first green that I'm denoting. Moonshot. Let's see if Moonshot's down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the Moonshot as well. Pair of 5s. Touchdown. Correct. 12 in touchdown, and this says score should be 13 left. Let's take a look. sure. There it is. Beauty-mas. That's how we're looking for the night. Contenders Optic, 2 boxes. Down and dirty. That is a pick 3, get 5 off each spot. So if you're gonna grab a spot, consider grabbing 3 so you get a discount. Drops it to 19 a spot. Here's the moonshot. Here's who's left in baseball. I was looking at it. I think we've opened one of these and it was incredible. Diamondbacks. We do have Inception in this as well with Lawler, Corbin. Diamondbacks, Orioles still available. The Twins, kind of a cheap team there. 22 for the Twins. Rangers. And the Jays. 2 little bit bigger teams in the Rangers and the Orioles. And then you got kind of your middle tier with the Jays and Diamondbacks. Twins is the value spot there. 2 double shots. Inception, which has been incredible so far. And high-low is going to be Stars and Stripes H2, which... let me go grab real quick. So we are loaded. They have been acquired. High-low. Alright, let's clean this up a smidge. We got two double shots. I don't think the dice have been purchased yet. I got to go virtual double or virtual die. Randoming 4. See what we got. One, two, three, 2, and 4. That's not any good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. We'll make this one 2 or 5, and then 4. Seven. 4 and 1 in the break. There's 1. That is the definition of the buns. Let's see what we got. Select, Inception, and Kaboom Hunting. Feel like the Kaboom might be due. Haven't seen it yet. And might as well go for the football while I'm optimizing space. And how many in football? Touchdown has 2. Contenders Optic has straight up, no double shot. Maybe the only thing with double shot tonight is the touchdown. Yes. All right. What do we got? 1, 3, 4, and 2 5s. Actually, I'll just go order here. Eight, 2 and 5. Almost the buns again. There's 2 and 5. We got a Phoenix, Obsidian, a pair of selects, K-Rip's favorite, Encore. James Tyson. I see you, James. Update you here in just a minute. Inception, and then let's keep this score over here. I have not. The score came out while I was at the beach. I have not ripped any. There's score, and then here's our 2-piece of contenders. Perfect. All right, James going. Getting us closer in each. Orioles are down in the moonshot. That is a big one down. Thanks, James. Cardinals in the touchdown. And the boys in score. Down to 4 in the moonshot. And touchdown almost in single digits as well. Diamondbacks, Twins, Rangers, and Blue Jays to round out the moonshot. Closest one of the night moonshot. Let me drop a link. Here is the break landing page down in the chat. Frederick Cook team coming in, getting this mat looking spotless. Like they hadn't been here in a little bit. I got the schedule memo for last week. Brakes are looking absolutely pristine. They're ready. Here's how we look. Serious progress since I first showed up. Getting close. Down to 4 in baseball. That is the Moonshot 6-boxer. Touchdown featuring 2 select hobbies this year and last year. Down to 11. The new score, evidently it does not stay in the shop very long. This is 4 boxes straight up. PYT break, 12 left there. And 2 hobby contenders optic football. That is a random team. If you buy 3, you should see the discount applied. Discount will be applied with 3. I've never actually tried it on this. Let's see. I normally do it on my phone. Yeah. It does apply 5 off. 15 off. So 5 off a spot, or it'll take 15 off one. So Final 4 in the Moonshot. Diamondbacks always seem to hit. Double Shot does like the Diamondbacks as well at 39. Twins at 22. Value City on the Twins. Rangers, or Twins at 22. Rangers at 52. Carter and Langford abundant. And the Jays. Good rookie crop, and then Vladdy Jr. auto capabilities. Rounding up baseball. Score, you got the Bears, Packers. Packers have Matthew Golden autos. Texans. The Texans did draft a receiver. I cannot think of who it was. Chargers. Believe in the last break you guys saw a Hampton auto. Rams at $12. This is a Rams and Texans both. The shot at these NIL autos, we will random. If we pull one, we will random the whole list. So everyone technically has a shot at any of the NIL autos pulled. Saints have a QB chase, why they're a little bit more expensive. Giants have a QB chase and Scatabo. So Jackson Dart and Scatabo. Steelers have a new rookie, a running back who's probably going to be starting. Niners at 25, I like that as well. Sea Chickens, Jason Milrow. Bucks have Egbuka. And Cam Ward for the Titans. Ben! What's up, Ben? Ben might have just took us to Breaktown, USA. Let's see. Hope everything's going good, Ben. like when Chucky Booker came on too. It's a tragedy. Rangers, Twins, Jays. Did I do this incorrectly? Yeah, no Diamondbacks. Sorry, Ben. Last minute check-in. You good, Ben? You in the U.S. or you international? Alright, Rangers, Jays, Twins. It's Ben's order. And then contenders 2018 and 19. Taking that middle three there. Murphy with the Rams. There you go, Murphy. Anyone's on the menu with these NIL autos. Nice. Alright. Ben took us. I think we're at one left. Someone grab the Diamondbacks. How about this? In the spirit of Hump Day. We'll take 20% off, down to 32. Last spot mojo for the Diamondbacks. Two in contenders, and then a pair of 11s for our two PYT footballs. How we looking? I want to hit at least 3 bangers minimum. I want to launch the cannon. It's been like 2 weeks since I got to launch the cannon. I'm taking this as everyone wants to keep listening to Chucky. This is a really good song. I'm actually glad no one's bought the Diamondbacks yet. Grant, how could you end? How could you end this? There it is. Grant taking the Diamondbacks. About to silence our boy Chucky. Thank you, Grant. Alright, let me shut the door. I'll have the sleeving. You guys are in for a treat. The shipping department is going to be in the break room tonight holding down chair number 2. But the shop doesn't close till 7, so he will join a little bit later. See if I can get his confidence up enough to maybe rip a couple. All right. Do a refresh here. That is sold out. Love to see that. Let me grab, actually real quick, let me grab some sleeves. Actually, I think I found them. All right, I think we are good. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wednesday night breaks. Thanks everybody for jumping in. We are sold out in break 1. The Moonshot 6-box number 38. Couple things to note: 2 Palmetto Collectibles double shots in this one. We random them at the beginning of the stream, and we are high-lowing. Grabbed 2 boxes, 2025 Stars and Stripes H2 number match, getting a $20 break credit. E-gift card sent your way. Here's everybody in the break. Thanks everybody for jumping in, and best of luck. And we'll get going. We'll start with Prospect. I'm going to try to get him to every time he comes in here. Last time he was in here, we did. Got a couple, can see him through the glass. He's working a couple customers at the moment. Empty Prospect Edition. Hopefully we can see some Mizorowski. His stuff is absolute bananas. Max Anderson. First number, Drew Thorpe for the White Sox. 93. Good for the high. Never mind. Jesus. 104. Now good for the high. And last spot, Mojo. There you go, Grant. Tommy Troy for Arizona. Good for the low. 42 on the print. Kalen, and there he is. Might have to top load this. Might take a little bit extra. I'm going to sleeve just a few of the high lows real quick. Tommy good for the low. Jesus. 104. Got Mizorowski and Thorpe. There we go. Pack 2. Bowen. More Mizorowski. Might have spoke him in for the Brew Crew in Murphy. That's Chrome Edition. There's a ping. Tommy White, 53 on the print for the A's. And Horvath for the Rays on the ink. Houck and Deloche. Numbered here. Ivan Melendez. Zona. 72 on the print on Ivan. Going to Grant. There it is. Brewers. That's very nice. There you go, Murphy. Cooper Pratt on the ink. Kurtz and Sasaki. Sasaki might be a random, unless he just got drafted. Did someone draft Sasaki in the latest, or is he still too young? Might have to rely on the chat here. I feel like he's at Stanford, so he might not be drafted yet. Rainer base. Tolly. Luke Little on the chrome. Mike Bove, new low for the Brew Crew. And Morales ink for the Nationals and Michael Brown. Christian Moore and Maya. There's Mr. Bove. Rhett Lauder on the silver for the Reds. Seaver. There's the new high. That is Miles Naylor. The A's. Oakland and Michael Brown. And Cave Cooler. That is the Braves. Michael Brown as well. 35 on the print. Ryan Johnson and Jackson Kent there. We'll get Naylor on the high. All right, final shot at Kaboom and this. I think we're going laser to end. Condon kicking it off for the pile. Orlando for the Marlins. That is Knopf on the Black Velocity. More Brewers. That is new lower. 9/39 on the Knopf. And hitter for Boston, Zach Erhard. Baumeister and Hurd wrapping it up. Knopf with the 9 spot. There we go. Let's see what we got. Go select next. Excited to see what this Break Kings is all about. There we go. Empty select. We'll go ahead and crack a new pack of top loaders as well. All right. Here we go. Silver Chanel, Numbers Halliday, and Cologne. There we go. I think we got tie-dye coming up. Good luck. Mickey. Field level tie-dye. That is a rock pile Cole Carrig. Colorado and Bryan on the tie-dye. Gorgeous card. 12 of 25 on the Cole. And blue Bradfield for the Orioles. 27 of 49. Another nice one. Baez on the base. Here's a thicker one. Let's see if this is Patch. Which is Patch. Alright. Cruz on the field level. Carson Weisenhunt. A Ruby. Bo Jackson on. Appears to be the maroon. Oh, we might have gold patch. Let's take a look. 111 on the Bo Jackson. Kansas City. No idea. But it is sweet. That is Pudge. Marlins edition. Marlins with a gold, I believe. That is the low. 1 of 10. Going to Bryan. That's incredible. Bring it in and a little cannon. Nice one there. And that will take the low. See if it'll fit in a 130. There he is. And Mr. Bo. Maybe there'll be multiple golds. We'll find out. Tricolor Jacob Gonzalez. That is White Sox, Philly, and Ivan Rodriguez. That is Detroit edition on that one. He's all over the place in this. So we got another filler here. Thomas White. There's silver for Merrill. Grant on the board with the Padres. Big Hurt. Haven't seen ink yet in this box. Mike Bove. That is Brew Crew. Tricolor there. Griffey and McGuire base. Otto's still hiding. Lombard. There's a Joe DiMaggio on the orange. Orange popping on this. 2 of 49. 1 off the low. Meyer and James Wood. That is diamond level James Wood. Alright, first auto coming up. Chipper. Silver of Albert. Now we're going silver auto. That is Bradfield. And that's a nice one for the Guardians. Chase the Water. I believe that is Grant. There you go, Grant. Picking up a Chase. Silver Pujols. Merrill. So one auto down, should have one more. Another filler here. DeVries, Justin Crawford, blue of Caba, going out to the Phillies. 40 on the print on Starlin. Wood, there's our filler, and Bove on the base. Alright, final three. Reggie. There's Drew Jones, silver. Blake Mitchell and Larkin on the base. That is redemption here. Pete Rose on the blue. Pete Rose 155. That is Reds and Michael Brown. There you go, Michael. Here's the redemption. Matt Shaw. Here he is. One of the most famous packaging shippers that's ever lived. Gracing us in here. Normally he's got a strict stay out of the break room kind of mentality. But he's running wild tonight. Ethan Salas, there's more Reggie on the tricolor. That's the A's. Porter and Houck. All right. Let's use our boy Sasaki here. Do you know if he got drafted? Or is he still in college?
No, he's still in college.
Alright, we'll random him at the end, but that's beside the point. I'm going to top this gold Pudge right here. Base signatures. That is not bad. We'll bring it in. More Brew Crew. That is Murphy. Murphy taking down a Churio auto. 1 of 10 on the Pudge for the Marlins. Miles Naylor at 228. Let's see what the double shots got in order tonight. Go. Double shot 1 of 2 tonight. This one's feeling a little thick. That is because it is. That's Jersey Kings Cruise. Little 3-color chunkster to 25. That is Michael Brown and the Nationals. There you go, Michael. No graded here. No graded tonight in this first one. I think this one's going this way. Here we go. That is going Angels. Kyron Paris. Inception RPA. Los Angeles.
Michael Brown.
There you go, Michael. Taking down Kyron. Speaking of Inception, should we go ahead and take a look? What do you think? Here's our options. Let's check out. We'll give Break King a shot. Here's Inception. There's Empty. Jordan kicking it off. I think the back card is also a base, right? Yep. Nick Lofton, that is Royals rookie. There you go, Royals. Hunter Goodman rookie for the pile. I think these are the short prints. I saw someone saying that, the ones with the X. How about Pete Crow for the Cubbies? No Cubbies, Michael Brown. There you go, Michael. Green on Heston. There's Orioles. Green Lofton. Pirates, but he's batting. That is Jared Triolo for the Pirates. Pittsburgh and Michael collecting some auto there. 20 of 299. Mr. Triolo. All right. Break Kings up next.
Looking the hits over here, Paul. We can recap.
Mm-hmm. See how this is. This is not laid out. See how our boys at Break Kings did this. Hitting us with 3 graded. Empty. There we go. Up first, we got rookie. That is rookie 10. Gavin Lux wearing helmet edition. Let's hope he's always wearing a helmet. Oh no. Oh no.
Somebody got wandered.
This is 21 edition. They had no way of knowing. I just wander on the 9 going to Tampa.
Michael Brown.
There you go. I think he's only in jail for 2 years. And that is Ozzie Albies gold chain rookie.
That's a variation.
Yeah. Gold chain variation on the 10. Braves and Michael. And I like the...
That card looks good.
And I can't believe 2018 they had Twitter handles and Instagram handles on the cards.
Michael Brown.
Crazy.
That was the Michael Brown edition.
That was. Michael Brown sweet. Safe to say Marlins locking down the low. That's going to Brian and A's. Michael Brown taking the high.
Who'd you think got the low?
The Marlins. Brian Kinley. Double shot number 2. Let's see if it can compete with Wander Franco 9s.
You said Michael Brown.
We'll get these over accordingly. All right, good luck, everybody. Donruss, and that is Mets. Mike Piazza on the 10. That's Bomb Squad Blue. That's a gorgeous card. That's going to Grant. There you go, Grant. Your boy Mike. And see how we're ending here. That is 1961. The double shot facility had to do this to us. That is Roger Maris, American League Yankees, and Cepeda
San Francisco Blue.
for the Giants, aka the Cicada. Game used pieces. Giant, so this will be between Murphy and Brian and the Yankees. All right. Let me queue up the randoms real quick. Let's see what we got here. And we also have Sasaki as well to random that we will random here in just a minute. All right, we got Maris and, or we can do it the other way. Yankees, Giants. Let me just confirm real quick. 1961. That's Cepeda. 1961. Orlando Cepeda. San Francisco Giants. Okay. So between Giants and Yankees, let me kick you over real quick. Roll 2 dice. Any numbers acceptable. 8. That is a last second dagger, but that is going to the Giants. On Mr. Maris getting kicked out. Orlando.
So that's
Giants. And then let's do a quick, let me grab the entire list for the Sasaki base. Alright, might as well go 8 again. So we're going to 16. And that is the Marlins double dipping. Even though it is a base, but that is Sasaki going to the Marlins. Quick little recap as well. All right. Mike Piazza on the 10. Going to Grant. Triolo was our ink out of Inception. That's Pirates. A short print of Pete Crow. Kyron Paris, that is Angels. Out of 200. Churio Redemption out of Select. The Brewers. Dylan Cruz to 25. Washington there. Some numbered DeLauder on our auto. Merrill. Bo Jackson numbered. Knopf, Earhart, and Bove. Kuehler, Tommy Troy on the numbered auto. Morales, Cooper Pratt, Horvath, Mizorowski on the chrome. Tommy White, Ping numbered. Ozzy on the image variation 10. Mr. Franco on the 9. Gavin Lux wearing helmet on the 10. And then had the Maris Cepeda duel. That one did go to the Giants via the random. Sasaki going Marlins. Naylor was the high for the A's. And then chunky gold patch Ivan Rodriguez for the Marlins. I love how it just says Florida down at the bottom. Doesn't even say anything. That will do it for baseball, everybody. Thank you for jumping in. We will see you soon for football. All right. Let me kick you over real quick. Sold out on the Moonshot. See how we're looking. All right. So this is our current standing. Touchdown, score, and contenders. 3 of the football breaks still to go. Closest is Contenders. 2 final spots there. We've got a couple good teams left in the touchdown as well. Falcons are the big one. In the 2 select years, you've got Bijan and Penix. That's a multi-year. All hobby boxes in that one. Ravens, kind of cheap. You do have Zay Flowers in last year's. Probably your Chase. Bengals, anything numbered Jamar or Joe, you're very pleased for 35. The boys sprinkled around, lots of vets. Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs, you're there. Really anything Jahmyr Gibbs, going to sell incredibly well. Packers, loads of rookies between the 2 years. Colts, I know the Colts smacked last break. I don't even. Lance, obviously, Malik Neighbors leading the way there. Niners, pretty solid throughout both. Ricky Pearsall, probably your Chase. You do have Joe Montana and other case hits for them. Seahawks at 25, kind of bargainville. I think they do have Jackson Smith in last year's select, so really not a bad spot. And you also have Joe Milton. Not Joe Milton. Jalen Milroe, XRCs as well. That is the touchdown. And then 4 boxes of Score Hobby, so 16 autos total. Bears, I think they drafted Luther Burden, probably the big chase, one of the better wide receivers. They also drafted a running back. I don't know if he signs in this. This will actually be my first time opening it. Packers.
Yeah, Judkins.
Judkins is Cleveland. There's another one. Is a later round for the Bears, but he has DeAndre Swift to compete with, you know.
He's got DeAndre Swift got autographs, but I got one.
Oh, does he? Packers, Matthew Golden, and I think I saw Brett Favre autos. All these do have vets as well, and you're in the mix. Read the fine print. If we pull NIL, we will randomize to all 32 spots. So regardless of the price, if you pick up the Texans for 19, you're in the runnings for the NIL autos. Chargers, one of the better teams in this. Hampton, probably the Chase. I think you saw one last break as well.
Who else is that?
I think they have another one. I just can't think of who it is. It might come to me in a minute. Texans also. Do you remember who the Texans is? Is it Jalen Noel? Or is it Higgins? I think it's Higgins.
Jaden Higgins.
Yeah. They do have a rookie chase. Saints have Tyler Shough. And they have a running back, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Giants are loaded.
Giants are absolutely loaded. Jackson Dart. Yeah, somebody Higgins.
Jaden Higgins.
Steelers? I kind of like the Steelers as well. You got a rookie QB as well for the Steelers. Who is it? Johnson?
No, it's Will Howard.
Will Howard, yep. Niners? I can't remember. Niners probably have a solid vet checklist. We've got Giants going down. Thank you, Dan. And Dan, I see your other one picked up. What spot was that? Random spot 4. All right, let me update this real quick. I think we're down to 1 in Optic. What spot was that? 14. That leaves spot 10. And Giants, so down to 10. Let me throw you in. Giants. Trey Harris. Yes. For the Chargers, you're right. You are very correct. Dan said close out random team. Thank you, Dan. Alright, sold out. Let me finish going through the score list and then we'll get into contenders. Thank you, Dan. It's closed. I think I was almost done anyway. Niners, 25. Seahawks. You do have a rookie QB chase there. The Buccaneers, Vets. I think I've seen Rondé Barber autos. I wouldn't be surprised to see Allstott. And they do have, I think, the second wide receiver drafted in Emeka. And then Titans, you get the number 1 pick. Anything numbered in your love and life. That will wrap up score. Cardinals, yep, looks good. Alright, let's bring everybody over. Let's say goodbye there. Alright, looks good. Alright, how's it going, everybody? Break number 2 of the night. Contenders Optic 2-boxer. This is break number 4. This is a random team, so we will random the team shortly. Thanks, everybody, for the sell out. I've got a fresh list. Cardinals down to Commanders. Roll 2 dice. We'll allow Snake Eyes if we roll it. Not rolling it. That is going 9 times. Good luck. That is the Jets up top, down to the Patriots. Patriots, another strong team. Just about every product these days. Here we go. A quick run through. Dan with the Jets, Vicky with the Titans, Niners and Lions for Michael, Matt with the Ravens, Giants for Vicky, Jags for Ben, Michael with the Packers, Vicky with the Saints, Browns to Dan, James Tyson with the Bears. There you go, James. Michael with the Colts, Cardinals for Dan, Cowboys Dan, James with the Vikings. James killing it right now with these big QB teams. Vicky with the Raiders, Falcons for Michael, Ben with the Rams, Dolphins, and Eagles, James with the Texans, Michael Brown, Chargers, Seahawks, Ben Thompson with the Commanders, Vicky Steelers, Matt Kahn, Bengals, Broncos, Bills, Dan, Ben Thompson with the Bucks, Dan with the Bills, Chiefs, Panthers, going to Michael Brown, and then Vicky with the Patriots. You want to play the Chargers? Right after this, I'll throw a link in the chat if you would like to. This will not, unfortunately, I wish this was going to take a while. This will not take very long. Good luck, everybody. 2 autos per 2-boxer. Let's see something big. Here we go. Empty Contenders Optic. All right. Kicking us off is Baker going to the Bucks. Bucks and Ben Thompson. Marvin Harrison on the Rook. That is Cardinals and Dan. There you go, Dan. Silver, Antonio Gibson. Going from the back. That is Optic Illusion Amon-Ra for the Lions. I mean, just a great looking card. Not numbered there. Let's see if I can guess either of these four heads here. Number 1. That is Jaguars. We want to see the man. That is the opposite man, but it is auto for the Jags. Going to Ben Thompson. That is Keelan. That is the silver. Non-numbered. Oh man, that's 2 teases for big name rookie chases. Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Going to James Tyson. We go James. That one is on card. I believe Keelan.
Sticker.
Keelan is sticker, but Dallas is going to be on card. Nice spread around. No duplicates as of yet. Alright, box 2. That was not a very nice random for Dan. There we go. Empty optic. Alright. Panthers. I'm seeing Panthers here. XL on the rook. Panthers near the bottom. Going to Michael. Devonta for the Eagles. That is Colts and Josh Downs on the silver. There's Chargers, X's and O's on the orange. Herbert, that's going to Michael. I want to see some numbering on one of these autos. I was let down on that last box. Alright, final 2. Good luck. Cardinals. I've already forgotten. I know I said them earlier. Dan. And there he is. Old trusty Blake Corum on the blue. Cannot be a shortage of Blake Corum autos in the wild. 31 of 75. At least the Rams on the board. Rams for Ben, or aka Bison. Very nice. Alright. Quick little run through. I'll run through the autos. Quick run through Corum for the Rams to 75. Weaver for the Cardinals. I think I recognized him. Colorado. Justin Herbert. That was Chargers to 50. Nice little optic illusion insert for the Lions. Marvin. First 2 autos. Dallas Turner. Absolute Viking tees. Along with Keelan Robinson. The Jaguars tees. Alright, everybody. That will do it for random. We will see you in the next one. Alright. Let's see. I'm seeing some orders coming in. Let's take a good look. Oh, Lord. Bears going down in score. There we go. That is going Janice. Janice taking Bears and Chargers in score. Alright. Should take us down to 8. Let me confirm. That will take us to the green as well. Yep, down. That makes it 8 in score. And touchdown still at 11. Looks accurate. Let's see who we got left. Packers, Texans, Saints, Steelers, Niners, Seahawks, Titans, and Bucks. Rounding out score. And touchdown as well. Not too far off on the touchdown. Let me drop a link. I'll drop a link in the chat. Here's touchdown, or actually I'll post scores since that's when we're closest on. Final 8. Let me drop it in. Go snatch up a spot. I'm gonna go get a quick sip of drink. Stock. We're gonna have to update the sheet. That is Murphy. Steelers, Seahawks. That is down to 6. Thank you, Murphy. Steelers. Pitt. Alright, down to 6. Let me update it. Get that out of here. Alright, final 6. We're moving. And it'll be on to the touchdown.
So I'm separating big base as I go. That's what I do this shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's see.
You print the labels tonight?
I probably could.
Yeah, print them cause I won't be able, cause you know he ain't gonna be.
Yeah. Who we got left in score?
Let's update the
Packers,
Packers?
Texans,
Saints, Niners. Niners at 25. I don't remember who the Niners have. Let me look real quick.
get the Tennessee.
Let me take a look real quick.
Matthew Golden.
Williams and Golden, your pair of rooks. Jordan Love signing and Josh Jacobs, not bad.
I don't believe I've never seen a Josh Jacobs autograph. Have you?
Don Majkowski all over this product.
That's the Magic Man.
Yeah, if you hit a Jordan Love auto, you're loving. Texans. Woody Marks, Higgins. That's Higgins and Jalen Noel. Two pretty good autos there. Daniil Hunter, Nico Collins. I think Showtime is a case hit. There's jerseys in this?
That might be retail.
Double trouble. Who else did we have? Saints, Niners, Bucks. New Orleans has another one, I just can't remember who it is. There's the Chargers, Rams. Gotta be getting close to New Orleans. Devin Neal is the running back. Banks and Shaw. You're looking for Shaw. Olave. What about a Rashid Shaheed getting an auto? That's crazy. It's good. Graphs. Michael Thomas, the Rattler. Niners, Bucks, Titans are the last three. I'm actually curious about the Niners. Let's see. Jordan James, I think, is their
That's the
rookie.
running back.
Yeah.
Michael Williams was a high draft pick, but he's a linebacker.
Fred Warner, Ricky P, and Garindo. Not bad. Wesley Walls
Tight end.
for the first ballot. I wonder what a sand attack is. Nick Bosa with some case hits. Murphy took the Seahawks. Let's see what we got. Since we're down to 6, we'll do a little discounting. About Alright, first 3 are discounted. Let me switch over. Dan, for you, I will do that. Go in. They are live now. Go grab them. Discounted the final few. Dan, man of his word, taking the Titans. Down to 4. That could be scoring big. I feel it. One more. James Tyson jumping on the Niners. There you go, James. Niners. All right, final spot mojos. The Saints, Texans, and Packers. Final 3. Got you, James. Thank you, James. %20 off on all the remaining score. Marketing department and the accounting department not gonna be pleased with me. The Saints and sure going to Dan. Even a kill shot with the Packers Texans. That is final 2 spots mojo. I think it's score over here because it's going. Score will be scoring soon. I feel it. Over. Making progress on the last 2 breaks of the night. Touchdown getting pretty low as well, down to 10. We'll take a look at touchdown after score. A lot of the big teams already gone in the touchdown. There's Murphy closing it out. Thank you, Murphy. All right. Looks like it is time to get down to business. Sold out. Thanks everybody for jumping in. 1 break left. I'll drop a link in the chat. The touchdown. Final one of the night. 7-box mixer. Biggest team left is the Falcons. Jason Bijan and Penix in this one. We'll kick it over, get started. All right, happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to break 3 of the night. 2025 score 4. This is a 4-boxer, 4 hobby boxes. Sold out, straight up. Quick note, Vet Base does not ship in this one. The packages would weigh a ton and we're about to see 800 cards. Here is everybody in the break. Thanks for the sellout. Without further ado, let's take a look at what we got. This will be my first time ripping a score as well. My partner in crime beside me has opened some packs of this.
Yeah.
He said it is absolute fire.
I just need some of these NIL guys.
And a quick note on with if we do pull NIL, a NIL auto, we will throw every team in the mix and random. If we hit 3 NIL autos, we'll take the top 3 names so everyone gets a shot at an NIL auto. All right, kicking it off. Ewers. All right, first look. Ewers for Miami. There's Tet. Torrey Holton. Jackson Dart insert. Bo Nix insert. And how about blue? Showcase. Justin Herbert 202 for the Chargers. And Janice. There's Vet Base. If you absolutely want that base, shoot us an absolute mercy message. Otherwise, probably going to end up donating it in the shop. What we got here?
It's case hit.
Case hit. Is it really?
Oh yeah, that's that showtime.
Should we? Some first person to say, you want me to show it or you want me to let it cook?
Let it cook.
Let it cook.
Let it cook.
You're not. You gotta ask the. We're asking our asking our customers.
Let it cook. Let it.
Correct answers are rip it or let it cook. Here we go. I'll go ahead to the next one. Trey Harris. Gabriel for the Browns. Harvey. Sweat it. Alright. I love that. Dion for the Falcons. There's Cam Ward. Titans. Drake May. And there's Bet Base. Just make sure. It's kind of like opening Bowman. You really only care about the top half of the packs. Scatabo for the Giants. There's Caleb for Pittsburgh. Isaiah Bond. Look at this. He got drafted, though, at the end, didn't he?
No, I don't believe he got drafted.
We'll take a look at this one. How about Chargers? Trey Harris on the auto. Very nice. Getting my stack situated here. Randy Gradisher. There's Jaden. And Willie Galt, next numbered card to 250 for the Bears. Bears and Janice. Base there. I'm going to have you look up Isaiah Bond. Or if anyone knows in the chat. Here's gold. Simmons, Brenningstool, Abdul, Kyle Williams for the Patriots. Might be gold auto. Oh, Scary Terry. That is Commanders and Herms. That card is gold, Herms. Very nice. One-off jersey match, 18 of 50. But man, that's a good looking. Here is Dart. Scorecard of Janu. And base.
You don't see Terry McLaurin autograph.
No.
Good hit, Kerm.
I can't think of the. Let's see, Terry McLaurin. Brady Cook for the Jets. There's first Hunter sighting. Egbuka. Here's a red. Oh, to 20. That is Hutchinson. Is this stuff this loaded?
I told you.
This stuff is incredible. That is Lions and Murphy. There you go, Murphy. Back to back, a gold and then a Hutchinson to 50 or to 20. Sheesh. Gabriel, there's Bryce and Ozzie Newsome. Hutchinson on the parallel base. How many autos is that?
2.
3?
Okay,
And a Trey Harris.
Yeah, this is.
Another gold. Raheem Sanders. Can we complete? Is this another auto? Looking like the auto slot. Maybe not. That is Mike Evans. Franchise. Jeez. 39 of 50. T-Mac? What's T-Mac?
Who?
Oh, Terry McLaurin. Nice. That spot paid already. There's Burden and DJ Moore. You're getting to watch the rest of the break for free, Herms. Well, on that one spot. There's Burden for the Bears. Trey Harris. And how about just Chargers galore? Amari and Hampton. Incredible. This is definitely an insanely good box. Bradshaw, Steelers, and Mahomes. There's Chase Brown to 250. And base.
on this baseball.
No, that's the case
Oh,
hit.
oh, sorry about that.
Here, let's move it. Let's move it so the sorting department doesn't get mixed up.
We have it in.
We want to know who that case hit is.
We have it in the box of
This
comments.
is a glitch box. Another gold. Gabriel Gordon, Trevor Etienne for the Panthers. That is Phil Moffa to 50.
Clemson.
Clemson for them boys. Dallas and James Tyson. James Will's a Clemson collector. You might could trade bait him with that. Base.
I told the score was good.
I'm getting first hand. Tell me again. Badger. Sampson for the Browns. Penix. Little insert action, and then Swift wrapping it up with some base. Let me look up Isaiah Bond real quick. This is bugging me.
Tell you, Paul, I don't believe he got drafted.
Went undrafted. Remains a free agent.
Yeah.
Alright, so Bond will be randomed to all.
I didn't think he got drafted.
And I don't want to wait any longer. Let's see what this case hit is. Here's the base.
You random man.
Jackson Dart. Ursley. Prather. Showtime. And that is Brian Thomas for the Jaguars.
Vicky Brown.
Jeez, Vicky.
Vicky is
Incredible looking. 3D effect, lenticular. Showtime BTJ. Very nice, Vicky. There's Tet, Agbuka, and McCord Rook for the Eagles to wrap. Insane box one.
I told you, Paul.
Could it have been? I mean, that was the case hit box. Could they have just loaded a box? We're gonna find out.
And we didn't even get a.
No NIL on that one. Empty box 2. All right. Luther again. Henderson. Jalen Royals. That's a nice one. Going out to the Chiefs. Looking at Art Monk insert, Burden insert, and Dart. And then Turpin to 250. I feel like Turpin just got in trouble with the law.
He's a receiver, so that makes sense.
Jalen Royals first auto out. Chiefs and Vicky. There's our first Cam Ward. Bit of a base pack. Daniels, Gabriel, and there's Randy again. EJ Speed. And some base. Will Howard, Maffa. There is Newsome, Young, and Egbuka. Base there. Heat up like that last box. Badger, Johnson. There's Sampson. Chiefs double dipping. How about Matt Araiza? That looks like the punting team. There he is. Your number one Chiefs punter. Judkins for the Brownies. And there's Calcaterra. Base. Two autos down, 2 to go. Higgins for the Texans. Judkins. This is Jets. That is Breece Hall. Probably best case for the Jets. There you go, Murphy. Breece Hall auto. Emmett. This one was not turned backwards, but it is. Doesn't appear to be any different. Cam Ward, Quinn Ewers, and Parker Washington wrapping that one up. Maybe not. Still, Mason Graham. Is he a Brown? Yep. Browns. There's Beck. Raheem Sanders. Looking at Bond. Another random for Bond. I'll throw it in the Bond stack. Jacobs, Allen, and Base. Kel Williams, Banks, looking at T.O., Hampton, and then a blue to 250 of Kittle, Niners and Mr. Tyson, base there. A red in the non-auto spot here. Jackson Dart, Prather, Patty, rookie. That is Tootin, Bashal Tootin, or Tutton. He was drafted kind of high in my fantasy draft. That is Jaguars again, Vicky. 7 of 20.
You can't go wrong with Tootin.
It's impossible. Another Bond. Xavier Watts. Daniels and Neighbors, and a blue Charbonnet to 250 with some base.
There goes the ball.
I think we got red auto. There's the base. Hunter, Brooks, Egbuka. And how about for your Ravens, Mike Green, 5 of 20. Ravens and Michael Brown. Ravens linebacker, could he be the next Roquan? Graduated from Marshall there. There's Tet, Egbuka, and Penix with Jalen Tolbert. Alright. Box 2 didn't hold a candle to box 1. Let's see if box 3 can do it.
No NIL guys.
No NIL autos yet.
No.
No randomizer sweat. Just
Yeah, they are. From
Well-
Isaiah Bond.
if you like Isaiah Bond, stay tuned. Here we go. Box 3 here. That's him. Kyle Monagai. Loveland for the Bears too. Bears are kind of good in this. Newsom, Bryce, Spillane numbered, and Mace. I want to see some numbered rooks. Gabriel there. ETN. There it is. Matthew Golden, very nice for the Packers. Packers and Murphy. Last spot mojos there. Stafford and Tim Brown. How about Dante or Warren Moon, but a Viking edition?
Warren was the man.
You're looking at a huge Viking collector right to my right.
He wasn't Randall Cunningham, but he was good.
McCord. I feel like that might be the first. No auto that pack. Jacobs, Ward, and Ewers, along with Anthony Munoz. There's another. That was actually another one of my sneaky favorites. Trent Dilfer. Trent Dilfer for the Bucks. Best version.
Super Bowl winning Trent Dilfer.
Mm-hmm. Henderson. Numbered Neighbors back there. There's Tet, Egbuka, and then Neighbors actually short print. Artist proof to 35. That is the Giants and Dan. There you go, Dan. Base. Harvey? Be the first Harvey base card I've seen as well. Next auto. Ooh.
Is that Adrian James?
Edgerrin James for the Colts. That's kind of good. He's got the Colts. Indian Murphy. How's that one, Murphy? Another Bond. We're bonding all over the place. Hampton. Bond, throw him in the Bond stack. And Urlacher. Parallel.
Jeez. Adrian James.
Edgerrin James auto is real cool.
When's the last time you
How
seen
about
it?
another case hit? Maybe they aren't case hits.
Oh yeah, them's KC.
We're killing every case right now in this break. There's the base. Led by Rich Gannon. Alright, let's see it. Last one was Brian Thomas. Gunnar Helm, Titans parallel? That'd be the first rookie parallel I've seen. There's Dawkins. That's Eagles edition of Dawkins. And Leonard. Scourton, Badger. Intergalactic. Holy smokes. That
David
is
Hearn.
even better. That picture right there alone is incredible.
Herms.
David Herms on absolute screamer at the moment. Nice Herms. Which pick you like better? This one on the screen or this one?
The close up.
That one?
Yeah.
See, I like the other one better. I like that one. That's insanity. Nice one, Herm. Off the PSA, he says. Dart, another dart base. Alec Ayamanor. Wide receiver for the Titans. Titans and Dan. Milrow Taylor. Another Munoz number there. And some base. Scatabo. Caleb. Oh, wow. More Vikings. How about Van Ginkel Inc.?
Who's
You got the shit. Herm's shipping department's over here saying he wants this. Come in the shop and hose him on this Van Ginkel base auto. Nice.
Yeah, I want this.
Hampton. Rainey, TJ, and there is Bucky. And base. I like that they have random bet autos like that.
I'm telling you, scores.
Score's legit. Here's a green.
That's number 6.
To 6?
Yeah.
Let's save it.
That's number 6.
Number to see. He says it'll be by Friday. Alright.
Number 6.
Siobhan Revel. Another new one. Ewers Tet. There's Warren. And how about Chris Long going out to your Rams? St. Louis style. To 50.
Eric Murphy.
Okay, Murphy. Bases. Alright, let's see who this. There's Simmons. And there's the base. Actually, that's the first. I haven't looked at any of the base. Some of these pictures are very cool, actually. I don't want to make you guys watch me rip a bunch of base, but I like the way they look. Here's what he claims is green to 5. Harder.
6.
Oh, to 6. Makuba. Riley Leonard. Let's see. Penix and T.O. Oh, it's Caleb. 1 of 6. Bringing it in. It is damaged, unfortunately. Who cares? 1 of 6. Caleb. Sheesh. That might need to be sent back to Panini. Didn't clear the roller effectively. Alright, final box. Can't lie, I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing. There's empty. Arms wants to know how that Jefferson looks. Is this an NIL?
That is NIL.
NIL.
NIL has hit the building.
Finally seen one.
I'd put that, let it sit.
Let it sit?
Yeah.
Alright. It's going to sit right there.
I got to give Herm something else.
Maybe it'll turn into Arch.
Herm or Michael Brown.
Is Arch the big boy?
Yep. And then the
Then
Ohio State wide receiver.
Gabriel?
Yep.
TN. Oh, Dave Krieg.
They got them all in here.
Old Krieg. Going to the Chickens. How about more? Eric Murphy. Murphy is screaming through this break. Trey Harris, Burden, Dan Marino, and then numbered 250 Darnell. There we go. Did you look at the condition on the Jefferson, Herms? Would love to
I
know.
will tell you.
He'll look in a sec, Herms.
You're asking
Yours,
Ray
Ted?
Charles to look at something.
Looking at Gabriel, Daniels, and then that guy's popping up a lot. Teddy Bruschi for the Pats. Whoop. He says back edges may be a little iffy. You may have to get a roller. Like right, you can kind of see it right there.
See the top, in the middle, right in the middle.
Might have to attempt some TLC on it, but
Still a sweet guard.
we're not saying there's no shot. Scatabo again. Another Bond for the Bond stack. Freeney. There's TJ and Milrow. And short crank QB1. Geno Smith for the Raiders and Vicky. 30 of 35. Base. What is this? Okay, numbered insert.
Mm-hmm.
There's Tez.
Look like a red hot rookie.
Red hot rookie. I think I bonged the camera when I was Woo! That is to 50 for the Patriots. Hot rookies.
And
Dan
Vasali.
Dan Vasali. 20 of 50. Very nice. Cam. Gotta be up to like 10 of these. No way. Vikings collecting ink. Ivan Pace.
That's Paul's man.
Look like Ivan Pace. Vikings hitting
Cool.
strong at the moment.
They're cleaning up this break.
David Terms. Got the Hoover vacuum on, just sucking up all the hits.
He's leaving us nothing but commons. Shame on you, Holmes.
Gold here. That is Jacobs, Leonard. And there he is, big boy. Jeffrey Simmons. That is gold for the Titans. And Mr. Vasali. Very nice. Face. Yeah, I don't think it's ever been this good. Noel Leonard. Tet and Egbuka. There's Christian Watson to 250. Base.
Oh, we still gotta look at the NIL.
Final two packs and then the NIL to wrap it. No auto here. I don't actually know the auto count. Travion and McCaffrey. Feel like we have one more, but it could just be this NIL one that's coming up. base.
I believe that's what it is, Paul.
If it's an auto, it'd be right here. And it is for the Brownies, Jerome Ford.
Jeez. Joe Roll. Oh.
Might be RB1 with Quinshawn in behind bars. Newsome and Bryce Young, and then Diggs.
Good shot behind bar.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Beat up his girlfriend.
You ain't cool if you don't do that these days.
All right. Here's the one we let marinate. Let's see who we got. Jackson Dart, Ursley, Prather.
You want to see a Texas helmet?
He's throwing.
But it would be a Texas.
That looks almost like Buckeyes. That is Julian Sayin.
That's a huge one too.
Hornets over here saying that's a huge one. We'll find out. Someone is taking us down in via the randomizer.
That's a good one. It's like somebody's gonna get a Saying and somebody's gonna get a lot of Isaiah Bond.
JT, and then Valdez Scantling to 250.
Julian Saying. No, that's a good one. He's a starting quarterback this year.
Here's the Bond count.
There's the
Is not definitely not James Bond. We'll say that. Sayin and Isaiah. Let me grab the team list. Throw it in the randomizer real quick.
and there's the recap too, Paul.
And we'll do a recap right after. Delete final spot. Alright. Kick you over real quick. Randomizer. Let's do how it's going to work. Spot number 1 after the random. Taking down Julian Sayin. Shipping department says this is a nice hit. And then a collection of Isaiah Bond who went undrafted. That will be spot 2. We'll just pair it in with your team. Alright. Fresh lists. Cardinals to Commanders. 6 times we'll do the damage here. Good luck, everybody. Jaguars up top. One more. The Bengals. And the Lions. Taking down the Bond.
The Bond stack.
The Bond stack. Let's see who's got the Bengals here. Bengals just got paid. It is Michael Brown. There you go, Michael. Paid out with the Bengals spot. Very nice. Next era. You got it, Horn. Or Herms. And Horn says that's $100 card. Nice.
What's $100 for?
That's saying.
Oh.
Here. Will you tag? Just tag it real quick.
So this is Michael Brown, and who was?
This is Bengals and Lions. Alright, quick run through. Love what I saw from those 4 boxes, to be honest. Ford, Simmons to 50, Pace auto for the Vikings, Henderson, that's Patriots to 50, Geno to 35, case hit Justin Jefferson, Intergalactic. How do you spell it? How do you say his last name? Craig?
Dave Craig.
Dave Craig for the Chickens. How about Caleb Williams to 6? Chris Long to 50. Little Van Ginkel action. Elick Ayomanor, Titans auto. Real cool one here. Edgerrin James. That's a sick hit. Colts and Murphy. Neighbors to 35. Matthew Golden for the Packers. Mike Green to 20. Linebacker for the Ravens. Bill Bashel. That's Jags to 20. Brees Hall Inc. for the Jets. Ariza Hunting Team for the Chiefs. Jalen Royals for the Chiefs. There was case hit number 1. Showtime Brian Thomas. Can't really catch it great with the glare. Incredible card going to the Jags. Maffa Gold to 50. Hampton. Sick hit for the Chargers. Mike Evans on the gold. Hutchinson to 20 for the Lions. Scary Terry to 50. And Trey Harris for the Chargers. And then we had Murphy, a.k.a. the Lions, taking the Isaiah Bond stack. And then Bengals, Michael Brown, taking the Saiyan. Great stuff from Score. Thank everybody for jumping in. We will see you on the next one. Woo!
So what do you think of Score?
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna rate it high. I'm gonna give it a 8.5.
Out of 10.
8.5 out of 10. Very high quality stuff. All right, let's see what we're left with. 3 down. We do have 1 left. See what we got. Here's how we look. Touchdown is down to 10. This will be the final break of the night. Take a quick look at who is left. Falcons, Ravens, the boys. Got the Lions. Packers, Colts, Giants, Niners, Seahawks, and Titans. Get the accounting department on the phone. All right. How about this? Get the accounting department on the phone. Let me get them. Horn, you got them on speed dial?
I do.
All right. Go ahead and get in the bathroom and give them a call, see what they say. Only 10 left, everybody. All right, I'm hitting these a little aggressive at the moment. Let's see. Alright, almost all discounted. Give me just a minute. Got just a smidge left. All right, accounting department. Called my buddy next to me. They gave us just discounted all the last spots in the break. Give you a little couple dollar signs. Give us just a minute. Let us get cleaned up. I'll let you guys take a look at the teams. Somebody taking the Lions. There it is. Down to 9, and we're just getting started. We'll be right back. Broncos have J.K. Dobbins, I think. 2 orders in. Let's see what we got. Who we got coming in? Dan jumping on the Falcons. We want Michael or Bijan. Falcons. And the chicken's going down. Let's see who we got left. What are we down to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to
8. Yeah, 8.
down to 8. Oh, one more down actually. The Lions. Jakob.
That's Jacob.
Jacob.
That's one that works here.
Jacob. Grabbing the Lions. All right. Down to 7. Absolutely moving. That's how we look. Here's the final slew. Got Ravens, the Cowboys, Packers, Colts, Giants, biggest team left, Niners, and the Titans are your final 7. Good little tunes going. Just discounted all the remaining teams about 15 to 20%.
That guy makes me excited.
Crazy. Got a hint at momentum at 7. Ooh, the Packers going down for Matt. Here you go, Matt. Taking us to 6. There it is. Down to 6. Thank you, Matt. Dan. Who's Dan taking? The boys. Absolutely moving. There it is. 5 away. Solid choices left. Ravens, best case, last year's select, you'd have Zay Flowers, rookies. They do have rookies this year. Any Lamar Jackson numbered, you're going to be pleased with. And the double shot, always a toss-up. Colts, a lot of rookies combined between the 2 years. Giants with Neighbors. Big XRC chances in both select boxes with the Giants as well. Niners, I've seen it all. Probably have vet autos. Pair of rooks in both. And autograph shots in basically every box there. And the Titans. You're trying to hit the big boy, Cam Ward, XRC. I think they are live. I actually saw one. Someone posted a picture of how it looked. It looked great. That's the remaining 5. Ravens going down. Down to 4. Insane progress right now. Jacob. Titans, Niners, Giants, Colts, your final 4. Who's your fave of the remainders, Warren?
Who's left?
Let's get the shipping department's opinion. Colts at 48.
Okay.
Giants at 68.
Uh,
Niners at 50.
uh.
Titans at 42. I'm kind of leaning Niners.
Giants.
All right. Warren's calling Giants. I'm calling Niners. If you want the breaking and shipping department recommendations, there they are.
Dan Vasali or Michael Brown get the Giants.
Let me clean out. Before I was distracted, I was knocking some of the older breaks off the site. Let me... There it is. Bacon in. Uh-oh. Who's going down? Who's your call? Let's look at the name.
You heard my pitch.
Oh. Dan is listening to his pitch. Giants down. What's this? He's not. David guaranteed a hit for Giants. He did. He said if you don't get a hit, he's gonna buy you a Pokemon pack.
My choice.
He's gonna buy you a Wander Franco Ginter year pack. All right, down to 3. Absolutely moot. He's saying pass on. It's all right. David doesn't discriminate.
What is that?
He said pass on Pokemon.
I'll fix you up, Dan. I'll buy some more of them dollar autographs.
Can't pass on. He said he's got some for you after tonight's score break.
What day you coming?
He said he's always in the mood. He beat him to it. All right. Final couple dollars just taken off the Colts. I think that's the bare, gotta be the bare minimum you can do for the Colts. An even 40 for the Titans. Who was the last one? Niners.
Oh, they got somebody listening to you now. You got to guarantee a Pokemon pack.
Pokemon pack guaranteed no. What is it? No numbered hits and autos.
What's Dan saying?
Peyton signs in both years of select for the Colts. All right, there it is. Absolute bottom dollar to
Come on, Jeremy McDonald.
from the accounting department. 45 for the Colts. 45 for the Niners. And 40 for the Titans. Final three of the night. To close out a solid night in the break room. Only one break I'd like to forget was that Contenders 2 boxer. But score made up for it.
It's a mall in town, but he won't come to North Carolina.
That's K-Rip's boy.
Ain't nothing else such thing. Into next week.
Oh, I forgot we had this.
What are the tops? Oh, Palmetto. How'd you cut that off?
We about to do Palmetto and Night Edition too if we break.
How'd you cut that off?
The lights?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the light up scenario. It's the after dark hours.
That's a pretty good sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like that lamb stuff.
Oh yeah, I love that stuff.
I wish I'd put it along with it.
Oh yeah.
But see, I don't like ranch. I thought that might have been what you get. Is that what you get, that lamb stuff?
Avocado lime ranch, yeah.
Hey, people just mix anything you try. That's all you gotta do. Some will work out eventually.
There it is.
3 to go.
2 to go.
Oh, who got me?
Eric jumping in. Who's he? Titans going down. That is the final 2 left. Looking at Colts, Niners. No, are Colts gone? Vicky. Colts gone. There we go, Vicky.
What is it?
1 to go. Niners. Niners stand between us and Breaktown. And we got the Palmetto LED absolutely beaming behind us. There's no better juju than the Palmetto LED behind us. There it is. Someone might be taking us to Breaktown. Let me check. It is Matt Kahn taking us to Breaktown. Getting last spot mojo. Pass me that. We'll go ahead and kill the music. All right. Woo. Thank you, Matt. Let me give a little final spot mojo out on, and it's the Niners. Who was your team? The Giants. We're gonna see who did better on calling their team of the night: shipping department or breaking department. We need to get a new janitor crew in here. All right, everybody. Jump it over here. All right, happy Friday or happy Wednesday, everybody. Looking at break 4, final break of the night, and this is the touchdown 7-box PYT number 8. Quick call out on this one. All hobby, 1 international and 2 double shots. Also playing high-low in this. I'm going to get my partner in crime to grab 2 23 blasters. Also in effect, number match. Or will you grab 2 23 absolutes? Blasters.
Blasters.
$20 break credit for any number match. Example would be a 10 of 10, etc. Everybody in the break, thank you for the fill. Sold out night. Did have to get the accounting department on the phone, but they don't mind some calls. Here it is. Got the high-low in effect. We will get it going. Kick it off with Encore.
Encore's actually been pretty good lately.
At least with Encore, you're only in it like, what, 100 something bucks? Here we go. Empty box 1. All right, good luck, everybody. Debo. Looks like red. Let's see if it's numbered. It is. That is Niners. Final spot mojo. 57 of 75. That's a +1. That is Young and Marino on the duel. Stack those up. And Newbin Rook. I need a hit counter as well. And our Niners versus Jets battle.
Giants. You're not sticking me with the Giants. Jets.
Chuba. Another duel. Niners boys. Jalen Wright Rook. Here's our patch. Booty. Andrews. How about Jason Kelsey atomic jersey? And just for the Eagles. 51 on the print. What was that? Red number 2. Was it 57?
Yeah.
That will be the high, and then we'll bring in the other for our low. Another head-to-head there. Bengals and Niners, and Troy Franklin Rook.
There's the low.
Low gonna be Jason Kelsey 51. That is. We're go ahead and projecting neither of these will stay very long. Higgins. There's Charbonnet. 72 of 99
Yep.
for the Chickens. Malik Neighbors, Aurora, and Coleman Rook. Lamar, there's McClellan on the gray. 40 on the print. That will be the new low.
There's a new guy.
Charbonnet, and then we'll go ahead and kick Jason out. Benson and Michael Hall for the Brownies. That is Baker. 50 of 150. Going out to the Bucks. Bucks and Grant. Dunze, Worthy on the random, and then Robinson. Owens, Pacheco. There's Waddle and DeJean rookie. Drake London. The future. That is Olave and the Saints, and then Leary, Ravens. Final two packs. Haven't sniffed our autograph yet. Should be coming up, hopefully. Russo. Christian Watson insert Packers. Ben Sinnott. It's got to be here. Gots to be here. And I think it's here. I see something different. Danny Dimes. Oh,
my goodness.
Brandon Marshall. By the numbers for the Broncos.
Wow.
Very cool. You like that? That is 40 and 99.
That's sweet.
That is Denver and Randy. There's Penix and Thrash. Man, I like that. Alright. Knock
Congrats.
Obsidian out.
Randy early. Obsidian.
Obsidian International. Alright, kicking it off with Devonta. Going to the Eagles. Mike Vick, Falcons. Quentin. That is Steelers and Najee Harris on the blue. We'll check the numbering after. And CD Lamb, Michael Irvin. That is for the boys. No numbering on Najee. Steelers and Brian. And then orange. Very nice looking card. Not numbered for the boys. Boys and Dan. There you go, Dan. Alright. Let's grab a double shot here. There we go. Alright, double shot number one. That is Rookie Eruption, Caleb Williams. Going to Vicky. Go Vicky. Rookie patch to 99. Alright. Number 2, SGC. That is Bryce Young Silver 10. That's pretty nice. That is going to Matthew Pierce. There you go, Matt.
That card's got upside.
That's got some upside. Probably an easy sell at any point. Up until that first bad game. Alright. We're getting to the big boys. Here we go. Empty Phoenix. Alright, here's our current low is 40, high of 72. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Because none of that seating was numbered.
Alright. Starting out with a thick one. Duggar. Mark Andrews. And we're starting out patch. That is CJ Stroud, Texans. 48 on the print out of 299. Tyjae Spears, that is Titans. 23 of 99, that will be the new low. Titans and Eric. And then Jaden Hicks.
It's to be low.
Mm-hmm. Rashad. Treasure Tandems Collins and Stroud, and then Franklin rookie for the Broncos.
It's low.
Hurts and Watson. Got Hurts on the silver. That is going Philly and Jacob. And then Newton Rook. This does feel like a thick pack. Now this is filler. DK. AR, there's Myles Garrett. Here's our filler. Worthy and numbered Caleb on the Phoenix. 52. Man, we're just staying in that 40 to 50 range right now.
Vicky Brown.
Vicky going back to back with the Bears right now. This might be auto here. It's 23 of 25.
I think that's a tie.
That will actually beat it there. But first off, Deshaun for the Browns. And that is 1 on the print. That could do it.
Deshaun has struck
Unless we
again.
hit a 1-on-1. Cleveland and Matt Kahn. And there's Marvin.
Deshaun has struck.
Ooh. How about Terrion Arnold on the auto? That is the Lions and Jacob. 23 of 25, 2 off a number match. Very nice. Alright. Deshaun getting up there with a 1. Here's the Giants, Eli and Plaxico on the wave.
Sarah Dan.
Eric All, rookie. That one does feel kind of thick. We'll save it just in case. Just in case we get a RPA. Queen. We got Cortland Sutton on the blue. 32 of 50. And Edwards. Well, that one also feels thick. All right, I think we're ruling them out. Now they all feel thick to me. I think this is the hit. It's purple. It is Dallas Turner, 1 of 149.
Gee.
That will be the new low. Dallas Turner, that is Vikings.
I thought it was a 1 of 49.
1 of 249. So this one will win. Beat out Levante David on the red. That will be the new high. 197.
That's going to win too.
That's the Bucks and Grant.
Yeah.
Dallas kicking Deshaun out. Must mean we got all fillers left. Let's see. Mosley, there's Jordan Love, T-Law, filler, CJ on the contours. Base CJ, and then Green, McMillan. Back to the Bucks. 45 on the print. That's a nice one for Grant. There's silver for the Niners. Hufanga. Filler. But another Caleb. Silver wave there. And Lassiter on the blue. 33 for Lassiter. Get the high updated 197. Alright, final two for Phoenix. Russ. There's Milton for the Patriots and Leary wave for the Ravens. Raiders and Jaheim Bell. We'll check numbering on Tucker. There it is. Raiders dropping a 300 on the high. Jaheim Bell on the silver. Whew. That's a tough one to beat for Michael.
Michael Brown.
Alright. I'll go last year's select. $300 on the high and the low of 1 of 149. Hopefully we can change that with a 101. There's our empty box. It was 23 select. Alright. Anderson rookie. CD on the silver. Red. That is rookie for the Saints. Jordan Howden. 31 of 99. Saints and Grant. And there's Zay rookie. Ravens. Silver of Jammy. Going out to the Panthers. Kyler. There's a lime. To the boys. That's Deuce Vaughn rookie. On the lime green. 15 of 49. Boys and Mr. Vasali. We have auto coming up here. There is Brian. Going right over. There's Bryce Base. Brian Brzee on the silver. Keon White rookie. Not who we want to see. Luke Kuechly. And here's auto 1. Buccaneers. That is Rashad White. 7 on the print on Keon White. Rashad White for the Bucks. 9/99 on Rashad. And that's redemption here. I think this must be ink. Mingo with dust all over it. Lamar.
Is it XRC?
Oh. It is. You want to save it? No, we don't need to save it. Tight end 1. T.E. Uno.
Brock Bowers, huh?
That is Brock to the Bowers. That's going out to the Raiders.
Yeah, but
Michael Brown. Congrats.
Again.
It's always, there used to be a saying back when we ripped 23 product, if Mingo was in front, Mingo hides all the bangers. I don't know what it is about Mingo. CJ on the rook there. Herbert Silver, Kelsey, Michael Pittman, and Trey Tucker. Rashad White again. There's Kelsey Silver, the Mayo Man, Will Levis, and Dontavian Wicks on the rookie with the Packers. Mayer Silver. That's DTR for the Browns. 119/225. Going back to Cleveland and Matt Kahn. Torrey and McCaffrey there. I think we got Patch coming up. Payne Durham, Silver Clark Phillips, Lamar, and that is rookie on the white for Zay Flowers, Ravens and Jacob. Nice one, Jacob. 3/75. Rookie patch. There's Kelsey. Silver of the Cheetah, Joey B, and Aiden. Now we're slowing down on the color. We're going to need to ramp it back up. Micah, Silver Devonta for the Eags, Jameer on the rookie, and Joey B. All right, final two. DK, there's Bryce Silver, Panthers and Matthew Pierce, Parsons and Collins, how about green auto,
Number 5.
number to 5. We just need an actual good name.
I see it.
Come on. Olukan, Charbonnet on the silver, Gabe Davis purple, Tyler Scott,
Chicago.
Bears, Justin Fields. It's kind of good.
Yeah, it's good.
47/75.
That is going out.
To Vicky Brown.
Very nice, Vicky. 3 of 5 on the Justin. Whew. Nice one, Vicky. Man, the greens look so good. All right, we got select and double shot. Let's go double shot. Dallas Turner and the Vikings still holding the lowdown at 1. Trey Tucker at 300. Is all but a lock on the high. I don't know if select goes to 300. Feel like it might peak at 199. All right, double shot here. Green. That is CJ Rookie on the 9. Mosaic green. Texans and Vicky. Vicky on an absolute tear at the moment. Absolute screamer from Vicky. Oh, the All-Star. That is this impeccable?
Yep.
Impeccable All-Star. Game worn
Grant.
to 25. That is an absolute beauty, Grant. Very nice. That's the juggernaut. All right. Final box. Let's go out on an absolute bang. One stuck. That should be empty to make sure. There we go. All right. Final box. Good luck, everybody. Kicking it off with Jordan Love. Silver, Patty Fryermuth. McCarthy, Phenom, and Madison. Branch, silver. Rookie red for the Chargers. That is Vidal. Amani Vidal, 8/99 for Matt Kahn. Robinson and gold rookie for the Colts. Steel rookie. Joshua Carty, silver. And Sean Taylor for the Redskins. That's 30 on the print, a 149. JJ on the base. Silver for Mooney. A Dunze on the insert. And Jake Matthews. Minka on the silver for the Steelers. The Rattler. Silver on the Neon Icons. And Rogers. First Rattler sighting. Alright, I think we got all the base packs out. We need some deliverance. Barner. AJ Brown silver. Ladd on the snapshot. And Staubach. Flacco, Colts version on Joey, Ray Davis, and Khalil Mack.
These packs gotta be
We gotta heat up. Haven't seen nothing so far. Here is tricolor. Looks like Vikings colors. And it is Sam Darnold going out to the Vikings. 253 of 299. That's your boy, Horn. Neighbors rookie and Burton rookie.
Sammy D.
Alright. Hopefully this whole side here ought to give us something. Like this is autograph here.
Okay, Drew Pearson.
Billy Joe Dupree for the Cowboys.
Tied in.
That is Dan Vasali on the white. 11 of 35.
Billy Joe.
Luke McCaffrey and Williams. We cannot go out on a Billy Joe auto. How about auto 2 here?
This may be Billy O.
Brock Purdy. There's Peppers. Trey Benson. Not terrible. That's James Tyson. 91 of 399 for Mr. Tyson. Alright, there's Marvin. Howie Long. Jeez, the Bears are killing it. Blue Rome.
Vicky Brown.
94.99. DeAndre Swift and Brock. Alright, final pack. Patch for Aiden Hutchinson and the Lions. Looking at 94 or 149 on the Hutchinson. That's a silver Herbert. We've got tricolor Jamar. 88 of 99. Mr. Jamar. Wrapping it with Matt Ariza. Alright, I've definitely seen better boxes of Select out of this year. What do you think?
Here.
Do a quick little recap.
Give me that little stack you just
And then we've got a couple randoms as well to do. And we'll let you guys get out of here. Tyjae Spears on the red. Caleb numbered. CJ on the patch. Mike Allstott 25 for the Bucks. Hutchinson patch. That is a Dunze to 99. Benson auto. Dupree auto for the boys. Vidal red for the Chargers. Justin Fields to 5 for the Bears. Bryce Silver. Zay on the white patch. Michael Brown taking down Brock Bowers XRC. Very nice. Rashad White blue auto. Deuce on the line. Deshaun Sutton. Arnold to 25 for the Lions. CJ Green on the 9. Bryce on the silver 10. Caleb silver patch. Najee. Brandon Marshall by the numbers auto for the Broncos. Kelsey, that's Eagles patch, and then Debo to 75, wrapping it up. do a quick left, right, top, bottom. Pull up the randomizer real quick. All right. Quick roll of the dice. 10 times. It is left top taking it down. So top gonna be Adunze and Young. And then left gonna be Niners for both. All right, and then we've got Minnesota taking the low. That's 1 on the print, taking down Absolute Blaster. Daniel, there you go, Daniel. And Raiders with the 300 spot from Trey Tucker.
Did you say this was left or right?
Michael Brown taking down the other blaster.
Did you say this was left or right?
Left. And that will do it. Thanks everybody for jumping in. We will see you on the next one. All right. Thanks everybody for jumping in all night long. We have a little bit of wrapping up to do here, and then we're getting out of here as well. We'll see you guys, believe same time Friday. Might have David Horn back in the breaker booth on Friday as well. I'm seeing a lot of boxes. It looks like they might already be lined up. I would check the site Thursday. Check the Instagram for the official release times, typically at 7. But we